Okay, hello Brazil, hello PMI São Paulo Summit 2025. Welcome to the studio. My name is Graciene. I'll be the host today. I'm a project manager. I am a volunteer in São Paulo chapter and also Sacramento chapter. So today we came here to give you guys the engagement formula. So before I start, a few housekeeping notes.
I can't hear any audio. Can you all hear me still? Well, if you can hear me, should I just present some while the audio is getting checked out?
Hello Brazil, hello PMI São Paulo Summit 2025. Welcome. I'm Graciene. I'll be the host today for this session. About we'll give you guys the engagement formula. Before we start, we have please like our video, follow PMI here. in the YouTube channel. The session will be recorded and we're gonna share. Today I have the pleasure to welcome Nathan Champion. He'll be the next president, Sacramento chapter. Also, he's the CEO of the Network Group, PM Military Champion. Welcome, Nathan. I'm very happy to have you here. So, can you please introduce yourself, talk about your background a little bit?
Yeah, hi, I'm Nate Champion. As Gracian mentioned, I'm the incoming president for Sacramento Valley chapter of PMI. I'm also a PMI military champion, so I help a lot of our military veterans transition into project management. I've been on the board for a couple of years for our local chapter, and I'm a principal consultant at Clutch, a consulting company here in California. And so I've culminated a bunch of experience through my career in the military and then into consulting about leading things, and especially how engagement is key to making things happen in a way that brings people along and enables the outcomes that we're looking to achieve. So that's what I'm here to share with you today. What questions do you have for me?
Awesome. I have so many questions. So, can you walk us through, because it's the engagement formula, good value plus positive experience. Can you walk us through to the more framework, PMI more framework with your formula? How does it work? How engage people? How engage teams?
Yeah, so let's talk a little bit about what I'm talking about. So, this idea, this formula that value plus um, experience equals engagement. So, we're pretty good about creating things that bring value, whether that's a presentation, a meeting, an event. We don't do it because it's not valuable, because nobody wants to attend, or because nobody needs the information. Instead, though, we do that part well, but we miss out on this opportunity to create an experience. And so, just to kind of highlight what I'm talking about, imagine a big event that you're going to, like a summit, right? A big you might be there now in person, and there's all this attention to the venue and the seating and the lights and the experience, right? Like all the buzz that's going on around you, and that makes you feel a certain way. It makes you feel like, oh, this is exciting. Like I'm interested in what's happening. Now compare that to maybe a meeting at work, right? You go to work and everybody sits around a table, and you need to talk about the things that you're there to talk about, but what's the experience like? People are just sitting around, maybe kind of half engaged, listening, but not really excited. And so you can imagine there's probably two very different experiences happening, and that's leading to different amounts of engagement. And so, as that pertains to PMI's M.O.R.E formula, their strategy, managing perceptions, right? Owning the project success beyond just the project management success, and relentlessly reassessing the project parameters, expanding perspectives. So, this formula of creating an experience to drive engagement is about managing those perceptions. What do you think about when you go to that office meeting and you're sitting in there, and it's very boring, it's very dry, and you're listening and trying to be respectful, but you're just you're distracted, you're thinking about other things. It's because it's missing the experience that you're probably getting at the summit that you're at, or other big events where all of that attention is paid to from the experience. So that's where it kind of fits together. And let me just see, I think I can share my screen here. Yes. And I'm going to show you this chart here. So you can see on the horizontal axis is the experience, and on the vertical axis is the value. And so most of the things that we do are in the top left quadrant, where we're talking about the low experience, but something that has some value, right? A low to high value, and that's where most of our activities fall. And those aren't super engaging all the time. Where we want to try to move to is this top right hand quadrant, where we have really high engagement and really high value. And that's not where most of our experiences are now, but you can think of the events or the things that you have gone to or that you do that have been really exciting. They probably fall in that quadrant. Oh, I not hearing your audio. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm still not hearing your audio there. Um, let's see. So let me think of a time here where I've experienced this. So aside from an events type scenario, or with like maybe uh, something that you're trying to put together, um, think about it in the context of your project teams. So what can we do to provide a better experience for our team? And I think it starts right at the beginning. When you are assembling a new team, what is it that you want people, your new team members, what do you want them to feel immediately when they come to the team? Now, if you think about that for a minute, you might be thinking about things like, I want them to feel welcome. I want them to feel like they're part of the team. I want them to feel open to be able to discuss things. And so, like, that's a great way to think about how you can level up their experience, because you take those things and then you say, what can I do to influence that? What can I do to make them feel that way? So, if we want them to feel welcome, well, then when they first join a virtual meeting or they walk into the room, we can welcome them, right? We can shake their hand or say hello, tell them, hey, welcome, thank you for coming. Pretty simple thing. Let's go a step further. If we want them to feel like they belong, is there a way that we can do that? Something that I did recently when I got a new team is I gave them all a personalized item that indicated that they were part of this team. And so that could be a personalized coffee mug, or maybe just a little notepad, or there's a lot of different things that you could do, but it helps create a sense of belonging because they're part of the team. They have one of these, that whatever you made for them. And I think that also positions you as someone who cares, right? As somebody who's looking to add meaningful little things to what can be maybe a pretty mundane or boring process that needs to happen. And so though that's an example of being able to elevate an experience to help increase engagement on your project team. I still can't hear you. But we're almost at time anyway. I'm sorry that we've had so many challenging technical difficulties, but I hope from these few minutes of presentation, you're able to take something that you can use with your project team, and just thinking about the idea of increasing experience while bringing that value in order to drive engagement and have more successful outcomes.
Yes, definitely. I'm back.
You're back.
Yeah, yeah. I think just a comment, the warm welcome, right? We talk about the warm welcome, the embracement, like sometimes just an example, like sometimes you're watching. You are having a meeting or you watching like you're virtual and you have the energy too. So that's what you always talk about, the energy you put in the engagement. You make people engage or not through the energy, just an addition. But awesome, I'm very happy we had you here talking about M.O.R.E framework. Definitely projects will have to use it and change the environment right now. And thank you all for joining us today. We had technology issues, but everything worked fine, and I'm very happy we could talk to Brazil. We could talk to the PMI São Paulo Summit. I'm very happy. Thank you, Nathan.
And you can look for more of the content that I create on my LinkedIn. So Nathan Champion. And I've started to create some short videos as well. So you can take a look at my TikTok and Instagram for short videos and tips that might help you with your career and with your project teams.
Definitely. If you want to learn more, please connect with Nathan and go learn more. Thank you all. I hope you have a good day. Thank you, Nathan.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.